Hi, I'm Tracy, and today we're going to talk about pedal boards. Now, I use a lot of pedals because I like to let the sound of each pedal inspire me to do something different that I haven't done before. You don't need a lot of pedals. In fact, you don't need any pedals. If you've got a good amplifier that sounds great, then there you go. Like I said, have a lot of pedals. So today we're going to be going over pedal order, what order you should put them in, because it does matter. There are no hard and fast rules, but there are pretty much guidelines that make them sound better than other positions they go in. And we're going to talk about usage, when you should use them, how you should use them, and maybe what you need or what you don't need on your pedal board. So with that, here we go. As you can see, I start my pedal board off with the compressor. I keep the volume up and the compressor side about halfway. Both of those knobs say tone on them. One is volume, one is sustain. I lost the knobs and had to use Strat knobs. After a compressor should go your gain structures. That's where I put the distortion pedals, the overdrive pedals, and the boost pedals. Here I'm using the Plumes from Earthquaker Design, which is a fantastic sounding pedal. Also the JHS Sweet Tea, which features on the left side a Plexi Marshall sound, and on the right side the Morning Glory pedal, which is a Tube Screamer variant. After that, we're going to go into Octave Pedal. I use two octave pedals. I use the Electro Harmonics Pitchfork and the Electro Harmonics Bass 9 for making my bass lines on all my loops. Those two pedals should go next. After that, it's Modulation, and those can go in pretty much any order. I've got the Nightwire, the Grand Orbiter, which is a phaser, the C Machine, which is a chorus, Astral Destiny, which is like a synth pad below your sound, Avalanche Run. All these are from Earthquaker devices, which are fantastic pedals, like I said. The Avalanche Run is both a reverb pedal and a delay pedal, with separate mixes for each. After that come your delays. I'm using the Boss DD7. And then finally, the loop station, which is the RC30 Boss loop station. You want everything to go into the loop station so that you can loop it and hear it. If it lies before any of these pedals, they won't be featured in the loop. So when it comes at the very end, that means everything you play is going to be in your loop. As far as power is concerned, I'm using Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Plus. It is an 8-lead power supply that is rather expensive and is very quiet. I took a chance on the Otraki power supply, which was only about $40, but I needed to have the 500 milliamp setting to run the Avalanche Run. When choosing a power supply, make sure that you know what each pedal needs as its power. For example, the Avalanche Run requires 400 milliamps or more and will not work on a 100 milliamp regular 9-volt setting. As you can see on the Otraki power supply, 1 through 7 are 100 milliamps and 8 is 500 milliamps. All that's 9 volt. And lastly, I'm using a Donner expression pedal for my DD7. It allows me to do some extra features on the DD7. And then a tempo for my loop station. Now I'm going to take you through each pedal and let you hear what it does individually. This is my sound straight into my amp without any pedals engaged, including the compressor. I'm going to engage the compressor. Hear how I get a little extra added gain for good quality sound, and it's clean and bubbly sounding. I like a good compressor. I don't like it to come on too strong. The black Maxon compressor, the one I showed you, is a very subtle compressor and doesn't squeeze your sound too much or make it pump. Next in line is the plumes. I'm going to leave my compressor on because that's the way I run my stuff. But the next one is the plumes. I have it set to a very mild distortion. Next is the JHS Sweet Tea. Had that one a little loud. The plexi side is even more aggressive. Next in line is the pitchfork, which I have set on the detuned setting. Since I'm using the bass pedal for my bass sounds, I don't need to use the low octaves on the pitchfork. I'm using it as the detuned. I like that sound, so I keep it on my board just for that. Next in line is the bass 9 from Electro Harmonics. This is what I use for all my bass lines. It's got a very convincing bass sound, and it works really great with my looping without me having to break out my 5-string and strap it on. Next in line is the Earthquaker Devices Nightwire. It's kind of a tremolo meets phaser meets I don't know what, but it's a fantastic pedal. Next is the Earthquaker Devices Grand Orbiter, which is a phaser pedal. And following that is the C Machine Chorus Pedal. Next is the Earthquaker Devices Astral Destiny. It has various settings on it. And a mix knob so you can put in how much of the effect you want. The next pedal is the one I leave on all the time, and it's the Avalanche Run. Now it has a delay on it as well. Nice pedal. And finally in the chain is the Boss Delay, Digital Delay DD7, which I have the expression pedal, the Donner expression pedal hooked up that I showed you. That's dry and then finally the loop station. That was a loop that I did earlier using all the pedals that you just heard. So that's it for the pedal board, and I hope that you buy a lot of pedals and let them inspire you the way mine inspire me. So for now, that's it.